And listen, Dave, I have to tell you, I'm not sure. I hope that the fans in attendance understand what a treat they're getting right now here at Wrestling United. All three of these competitors featured on AEW and Ring of Honor in 2024 and going at it in a three-way dance right here.
This is the future of professional wrestling. Right here at Wrestling United. Referee. All competitors are ready. We are off and running. This triple threat rules. All three men can be in the ring. Really no disqualifications. The way you win this match is by pinning your opponent. And Michael Allen Richard Clark right away kind of not endearing himself to Scorpious the Gladiator. Shaun Moore, top prospect that he is, just watching. Maybe he's trying to soak in a little bit. No! Very aggressive by Shaun Moore. And look at this. They're both going at Michael Allen Richard Clark.
Did not take long for Clark to be feeling the heat from both of his opponents.
He's a human pinata right now. Boink.
Much to the delight of the fans here in Winnipeg.
They don't like this guy. They don't like being called bus people. So both men now, I'm talking about Shaun Moore and Scorpious, kind of just eyeing him up. This is probably good strategy to maybe knock one man out of the ring and make it a one-on-one competition. But one man to get a pinfall. If you get a pinfall on Michael Allen Richard Clark, it's over. But both guys pounding them.
The Bone Crusher and the Gladiator deciding, let's just take out Michael Allen Richard Clark and then deal with business.
Oh, just both working him over. They don't like him. Maybe they saw his match on AEW. Here he comes. Oh, my. Scorpious the Gladiator, and look at Shaun Moore.
Look at that chop from the Bone Crusher.
This is good strategy, except who would get the pinfall? Fans are loving this action. The Nightmare Graduate triple threat. Drop kick. Look at that elevation, Hustler. Wow.
Shaun Moore with a big drop kick going all the way up to the top floor to take out Scorpious.
All three men trained at the Nightmare Factory, as you talked about before, under QT Marshall. Of course, QT Marshall, a compadre of the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. That man knows his stuff. Oh, look at that clothesline. Michael Allen Richard Clark devastating Shaun Moore as Scorpious the Gladiator licks his wounds in the corner right now. It's turned into a bit of one-on-one matchup. What elevation! This is a battle of the drop kicks right now.
Yeah, Michael Allen Richard Clark finally getting some offense right now.
Count of two. Very dangerous and close to the ropes. Only a 2 count. One of our fans has a beautiful only 2 sign.
Only deux here in St. Boniface, Dave.
Yeah. Headbutt. Scorpious the Gladiator using his noggin. Michael Allen Richard Clark fighting back. Oh, big right hand. This action is fast and furious. Triple threat matchup. Big back body drop.
Scorpious really looks like the total package. The size, the strength, the agility, the look. And Michael Allen Richard Clark is feeling all of it right now in this three-way.
Big knife edge chop. Shaun Moore getting a bit of a breather right now as these two. Michael Allen Richard. Oh, there's Shaun Moore. Oh, he met with a hard right hand. Good God. Look at this. The very aggressive Scorpious the Gladiator, channeling his inner Ultimate Warrior. Up and over, not quite. Oh my, out of nowhere. Michael Allen Richard Clark. Shaun Moore trying to get back into this one. Measuring up. Clark with a hard right hand. Comes back. Oh, DDT out of nowhere. 1, 2. Count of 2. That was very close.
Jumps right through the ring and in one fell swoop grabs his opponent and brings his head down hard into the canvas for that flying DDT.
Shaun Moore, hard knife edge chop.
No one's feeling sorry for Michael Allen Richard Clark right now, Dave.
The man with the longest name in professional wrestling. Suplex attempt. Up. All the blood rushing to the head of Clark and down. There's only one way to go. What strength. Upper body strength from Shaun Moore. 1, 2. Clark able to kick out.
Now the man with 4 first names really getting worked right now by the Bone Crusher while Scorpious tries to regain his composure and get back into this match.
I'm impressed with all 3 men. First sight of mine of Shaun Moore, but what a kick by Scorpious the Gladiator. And now Michael Allen Richard Clark delivering a series of boots to the back of the Gladiator.
And Shaun Moore out of commish right now after that kick right to the back of the head.
My word. Reversal. Clark comes back. Duck under. Jump over. Oh, look at this. Meeting in the middle of the ring. Alley-oop. Over he goes. Scorpious the Gladiator. Kip up.
Back on his feet.
This young man, nothing but potential in all these competitors. Look at this! Hurricanrana!
I did not know that the Bone Crusher had that club in his bag, Petro.
My word. The Bone Crusher now going to work on the abdomen of Scorpious the Gladiator and now has his eyes set on Clark. Oh, he must have played a little football. What do you think, Huss?
He just blew him up right through the A-gap.
Dave Petro, ringside with Winnipeg Sports Talk's Andrew Hustler Paterson, cutting him off. The Scorpious the Gladiator rerouted Shaun Moore over the top rope. And I think he's going to go over. I think he's going to sail through the ring. No, cut off by Michael Allen Richard Clark with a huge drop kick, Hustler.
That was incredible improvisation by Clark.
And gets the 2 count. I thought that was it.
Totally caught him off guard. He was going for Bone Crusher outside the ring and got caught up by that drop kick from the corner. And now it's Clark that's in control. Oh, and he's going to do some push-ups.
Oh, we've seen this.
Focus on the match. This is a 3-way. What are you doing?
We've seen him do this before in the middle of the match. It's actually quite disrespectful to his opponents. He's a very disrespectful man. Double axe handle to the small. Hey, there he is. This is just, I don't know what to say. Like, I get it. We've seen guys with tremendous egos in this very ring before, but I think that this man has to top them all.
Do you want to win the match or not? You're in against 2 incredible competitors and you're wasting your time doing push-ups. It makes no sense to me, and it's a very dangerous game to play in a 3-way.
Shaun Moore pulling Scorpious the Gladiator out to the ringside area. There's a fight going on. Here comes Michael Allen Richard Clark. Oh my goodness.
Over the top rope and out of the ring.
You know, I got to give credit where credit is due. He's a despicable human being. But that man flew through the air with the greatest of ease.
He is quite the incredible athlete. I will give him that.
And that top rope is got to be 5 feet. So you get that elevation, you clear that by 2 feet, you're jumping 7 feet in the air like a missile.
Well, not to mention going all the way down to the concrete floor here in our Wrestling United venue in Winnipeg, Manitoba.
Gets a 2 count on the top prospect. The Bone Crusher.
Amazing how this one started and where we're at right now. It was all Scorpious and the Bone Crusher. Now it's Michael Allen Richard Clark in control as we continue this match.
Hard right hand to the side of Scorpious the Gladiator's face. Michael Allen Richard Clark hoists him up. Power slam coming up. He called it. Boom! Flies, strength. The man has all the tools. Just needs to keep his attitude in check, Hustler.
Honestly, it seems like he would prefer to do push-ups than pin his opponent. I don't get it.
Yeah, he's just jawing. Again, I don't know what it is about that section of the crowd. Oh, this is just, come on. Scorpious the Gladiator's had enough, too. Here he comes. Propels himself up and knocks him over.
Serves him right. He had an opportunity to go for the pin and potentially win the match. Scorpious back in, taking advantage of the hubris of Clark.
Scorpious, a slight slip on that top rope. He could have got more on that. Looks a little took a little bit out of him as well. All three men struggling to get to their feet. Referee at the count of 4. I don't think the referee, why you would count, because it's got to be a pinfall victory. Oh my. Hard right hand by Scorpious the Gladiator. This is a slugfest that's turning into, oh my, Shaun Moore. Look at this. All three men with the roundhouse rights. Kick to the midsection.
I think the real slugfest would favor either Moore or Scorpious just because of the size and strength. But it's anyone's match right now, Dave, and these guys are putting each other through the paces and a hell of a lot of punishment. Fans fired up for Bone Crusher Moore.
Look at Shaun Moore. I was just in awe. I didn't know even what to say. The man channeled inner strength, delivering chops to both men, delivering suplex to both men. One more. The man's on fire, Hustler.
And this is what the people want right now. Shaun Moore in total control. Fans behind him here in Winnipeg.
And he pulls up the strap.
And now he's pulling it down again.
Listen to this crowd. They love this guy.
What an impact he's making here in Wrestling United. A top Canadian prospect coming into his own right in front of our eyes.
Kick to the midsection. Shaun Moore, can he get victory in his debut in a Wrestling United ring? Not if Scorpious the Gladiator has anything to do with it. Dumps him on top of Michael Allen Richard Clark. Both men down. Rolls up. 1, 2. No!
Clark gets the shoulder up. Pretty innovative move for a three-way to slam your opponent on your other opponent.
Yeah, knocked the wind out of both guys. Genius for a man that has not been around professional wrestling for a very long time. Scorpious the Gladiator showing some ring veteran awareness. Ducked under by Shaun Moore. Hurt the small of the back of the Gladiator. And he's going to take advantage of it. Shaun Moore now. 1, 2. And Michael Allen Richard Clark breaking that up at the count of 2. This match, unbelievable. The Nightmare Graduate triple threat right here at Wrestling United. Oh my! Just pan-faced. Good.
Shaun Moore in control right now. But can he finish? I mean, things in these three-way matches can change so quickly.
You're right. Anything can happen.
Oh, and now
Scorpious the Gladiator, hard right hand to the top of Shaun Moore. Michael Allen Richard Clark catching his breath in the corner. Not anymore. Double axe handle to small of the back. Look at this. Noggin necker. Boop. Look at this. Both men worse for wear right now. Up to the second rope. Top rope. Cleans house. Both men down. Scorpious the Gladiator absorbed the most of that. 1, 2. Shaun Moore breaking that up.
Tell you what, Michael Allen Richard Clark may be a reprehensible individual, but he is one hell of an athlete. How about that air, Dave, on that move we just saw?
Look at Shaun, the strength of Shaun Moore picking up Clark. Oh my goodness.
Could this be it?
1, 2. Clark able to kick out at the count of 2. That's as close can be, Hustler.
I thought that was it. I'm actually stunned he was able to get his shoulder up off the mat and keep this three-way match going.
This is what people pay to see. Top professional wrestling action. January the 9th, the next show. Get your tickets in advance. This is the kind of action you will see when Wrestling United is on the marquee.
Yeah, don't forget
the original
Matt Riddle. January 9th, Wrestling United.
Shaun Moore, hard shoulder into Scorpious the Gladiator. And look at Michael Allen Richard Clark up to the second. The strength of this man. And takes out Shaun Moore as well.
You know, the core strength you have to have. To pull that move off the second rope is truly incredible. I will give Clark credit for that.
As I mentioned before, the man has an aerial attack. He has strength. He's in great condition. The only thing that holds this man back from greatness is his attitude.
His aerial arrogance.
Yes.
Is what
Yes.
Michael Allen Richard Clark is all about.
Now comes up fireman's carry. Scorpious able to get out of that one. Up and over. Look at this. Oh, Shaun Moore came from out of nowhere.
Flying knee to the head.
Scorpious the Gladiator has Shaun Moore in his sight.
Oh!
What a kick. Can he roll over? Can he make the cover? 1, 2. He got him. Scorpious the Gladiator wins the Nightmare Graduate Triple Threat match. What a matchup.
This young man is on a rocket ship in professional wrestling.
I have to say, all three men were very impressive, but none more than your winner, Scorpious the Gladiator.
What an incredible three-way match here at Wrestling United. Keep an eye and remember all three of these names, Dave. As you said, this is the future of professional wrestling. Fresh out of the Nightmare Factory, Scorpious with a big win here in Peg City.